Hello, I'm Kiyoshi Husky, and this is a Dark Souls walkthrough. In this video, we are going to open up the shortcut that leads down to Firelink Shrine. And then we are going to defeat the boss, the two gargoyles. But first, on our way down to Firelink Shrine, we're going to stop at and help out Knight Lutric. Lautrec. I think he said his name is. Let's get these guys out of the way. All right, we're gonna go up and we're gonna get rid of the sorcerer that's up there, and then we're gonna free Lautrec. Have a couple of annoying guys on the way. This guy's annoying. Do not hit him. If I haven't said this before, do not hit him when he's pointing his sword at you, because he will parry you. I got lucky there. If he does turn your back on you, go ahead and backstab him, but he'll do that once in a while. Alright, so now the sorcerer is buffing these guys. He can shoot you through that window, so be careful. Is he just gonna block everybody now? Alright. That wasn't so bad, getting rid of him. I like the thrust of the Uji Katana because it does have a lot of reach. A lot of weapons don't have that much reach, and the Uji Katana does have reach, so I like that. We'll go get this large soul of the Nameless Soldier. And Lautrec is up here. God dang it, man. These guys are annoying. Especially for new players. I'm not a new player, and I hate them, so they are annoying. Get this humanity, and then we'll go through the door that's cracked. Oh, one of the guys snuck up on me. Should have heard his footsteps. So up here is Lautrec in the cage.
Then I am in luck. As you can see, I am stuck.
Yes, you're stuck. Use the mystery key.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Parish.
Lautrec. Okay. Do I have to say it like that? Now we're going to go down to Firelink Shrine. We're going to unlock the shortcut, and we're going to go talk to Lautrec. And we also have to improve our Estus Flask, because we did pick up a soul, a Firekeeper soul. We did get that. Nope, we didn't get that yet. Let's go get that. Firekeeper soul, that will improve our Estus to +2. This is a pretty big milestone in the game, really, for new players. It's just unlocking this shortcut, giving you access to Firelink Shrine from the Undead Parish. Opens up the game quite a bit. There are a couple of options with Lautrec. You can kill him right now by kicking him off the edge. You just kick him twice and he will fall off the edge and die. Then restart the game and his Ring of Favor and Protection and 5 humanities will be where he is now. And the Ring of Favor and Protection is a really good ring, and a lot of people do just kill him and get it over with. And the Ring of Favor and Protection, it gives you stamina regeneration, helps your equipment load, and I believe it gives you health. So it's a really nice ring, especially early in the game. Let's reinforce this quickly. Okay, now we're Estus Flats because that +2. Now let's talk to him, get our reward.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please accept it.
Sunlight Metal. If I were
I'm
a
grateful to
divine,
you for freeing me.
if I were a faith build, then that would be meaningful, but I'm not, so it's kind of a troll gift from him. That's kind of your first clue, other than his tone, that he's kind of a dick, and he's not a good guy. So killing him is not bad because he's a bad guy, but we're gonna let his quest play out. So I'm gonna rest at the bonfire, and I am going to reverse my hollowing. I have 2 humanities in the bank up there in the left-hand corner. So I'll use one now and reverse my hollowing. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to summon Lautrec. I already did that. Can I level up any? Get that endurance up there. With 15 endurance, which is what I have right now, my shield is not very good. I mean, an enemy with a strong weapon will hit me once and knock my shield back. I believe that happened in the boss fight against the Taurus demon. He knocked my shield back. Did we get the gesture from him?
Hello. I realize that I have requested that we read, but I also want you to know. Here, go ahead.
Okay, it's a copper coin. That's worth 1,000 souls later on.
Oh my. Oh, I know. I have to await my companions here. So what if I were to teach you? Would that please?
Sure, let's do that.
Very well.
I'm going to join the covenant because it means nothing. I'm not going to do anything in this covenant, and I will switch covenants later. But I want to join just to get his gesture, basically.
Now,
if
let
you were a
me
faith
share
build,
my miracles.
then you'd want to be in this covenant just so you can buy some of his miracles. So we're going to learn this gesture, the shrug.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings.
If you push select, and we can switch. So now I can use shrug. All right. Pretty much meaningless when you're not playing online, but maybe you'll be playing online, and I'll be playing online at some point when I'm not doing a walkthrough. But when you are playing online, this area is pretty dangerous because you get a lot of players that are called twinks, and they're overpowered, and they just like to fight people, new players. That's part of the game. It is what it is. Should have got a backstab there, but so you'll heal. Alright, the sorcerer is gone. He does not respawn, but these pygmies do. So this area can still be annoying. Manage your stamina. Your stamina generates a lot faster when you lower your shield. So if you have to back up to lower your shield once in a while, that's fine. It's nice when you can kill 4 of these guys at a time. So, alright, let's kill the boss. And in the walkthrough, I am going to summon Lothric, and Solaire. And for what it's worth, Lothric and Solaire will follow you around if you want to go kill stuff after you've summoned them. Up here, Solaire's sign, it's darker orange because of his covenant that he's in. He's in a faith-based covenant, Warrior of Sunlight. And he does the praise the sun gesture, which is very popular, whether you're faith or not. Okay, this boss should be very simple with these two guys. I'm going to skip the cutscene just because you can watch it when you play. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and get his tail from behind him. Holy cow, dude, really? Uh-oh. Might as well heal. Okay. I was actually a little sketchy there for a second. But he was still pretty easy with those two guys. Kind of curious how he was just focusing only on me as I was trying to circle him to get his tail axe. One of the other guys got it for me. Not that I really care. It's a trophy thing. And it helps in the fight because then he can't use it anymore. It's not actually a good weapon. Let me just show you quickly. The gargoyle tail axe. Requires 14 strength, 14 dexterity, and it scales C in dex. And it starts out with 93 damage with 16 scaling because of the dex. It also has a little bit of bleed protection and poison protection, but it's just not very effective. It does not scale very well. And of course it's an axe, so you're off balance if you swing at nothing. And it's kind of slow. It's just, in my experience, it's not a great weapon, so I don't ever use it. So let's go ring the bell. I will also skip this cutscene. And now we slide back down and we'll talk to Oswald.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Careem. Thou art a friend. Cometh thou to confess?
So first of all, we learn his gesture. Well, what is it? That's a nice gesture. So we can request absolution if you accidentally hit an NPC and you don't want to kill him and you want to make amends. You have to come here to Oswald and you have to request absolution, which can get expensive the higher your level is. Right now I have a fine hanging over me for 9,500 souls because I killed the undead merchant, but we're not playing online, so I don't really care about it, and I really wouldn't care about it anyway. All this means is that if I were playing online, I could get invaded by the Blade of the Dark Moon Covenant, somebody, an actual human player that's a part of that covenant. They could get summoned to my world. Oswald also sells a couple of things like Homeward Bone and a Purging Stone. So if you get cursed by a basilisk or some other enemy, you can buy a Purging Stone from him. It's not good to be cursed. It's annoying, very annoying, because you die instantly, and then when you come back, your health is permanently half gone until you get a Purging Stone. So that's annoying. Okay, we're just going to go down and rest at the bonfire really quick and then come back up.
Fast forwarding, because this part is really boring.
Alright, we're gonna go through this area. I'm gonna try and aggro one of these guys at a time. Make some noise a little ways away from him. About here. And then we'll just aggro the guy that's way back there since he's looking at us. I do this to avoid getting attacked by more than one enemy at a time. Titanite shard, nice. Going through here can be a little annoying because you have the two archers up there. And they can shoot you for quite a ways. So you kind of have to zigzag. You can either fight that guy or just come to the bonfire. Alright, so the door down to the Undead Burg lower level is on the other side of this bridge. So we're going to take care of these guys. Wonder if we can kill more than one. I can't remember. Not really.
Nice one. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Alright, what did he drop? Nothing good. Some armor that we'd never use. Now the dragon's going to come back, I believe. And we don't want to be up here when he comes back. There is a way, now that that gate is opened, we don't have to risk our life by running past the dragon. Isn't really that much of a risk, but we can go this way. We just have to contend with some rats. They can poison you. See, I'm already almost poisoned from one bite, but they do drop a humanity once in a while, so that's nice. Alright, that's just the 3 rats. Now we just climb up the ladder. And this brings us to the alley that goes up to the boar area, to this area. So now he'll fly away because we are under him. And now we can just run on to the doorway. If you remember, after we killed the Taurus demon, the first boss, there was a doorway that was locked. And now we have the key. One of the locks that the master key does not open. The other is the residence down in this area. If we didn't have the residence key, we wouldn't be able to unlock any of the doors down here. But we got the residence key, fair and square. Alright, these dogs can be quick and annoying. Very annoying. Alright, and the doorway that is locked is
Somebody,
this one.
Anybody, help me. Damn, I'm finished. How did... Brilliant. Thank you. I am Griggs of Vinheim. I am much of thanks to you.
So Griggs sells you intelligence-based stuff, so equipment and spells. There's also some... His armor set that he's wearing is also on this guy. I don't know how that guy got in that barrel. Griggs? He probably doesn't know either. But he will show up at Firelink Shrine if you want him. We won't want him, though. Unless we do a little pyromancy later on in the game, we might want him. He does have a ring for that. Try to be a little careful with these guys because they do a lot of damage with those torches. Sneak up on these. Oh man. Whew. Thought I was gonna take a hit. Twin Humanities. Okay. That's all that's back in this area, in this dead end. Now this is going to be an ambush. We have an enemy behind that door. We have an enemy behind this door. You can see their little feet. So I'm going to trick them or cheese them a little bit, and I'm going to hit the door. But this weapon won't be strong enough. So I'm going to get the Drake Sword. Even though I can't equip it one hand, I can do two hand. And that's enough to kill them. Little workaround. Now I can equip the Ujigatana again. If she's or he is in that position, then don't swing at them because they will parry you. And probably kill you. Maybe. Just do something, dude. Okay. And I usually just check to see if these guys dropped anything. Sometimes they'll drop a bandit knife. If you're a dex build, bandit knife is kind of nice. It has the highest critical hit damage in the game. But it's kind of a rare drop. And the thief in this game, if you start out with a thief, you can start out with the bandit knife. I just don't like starting out with that character. There's just too much in intelligence in other areas. But he does start out with the master key and a bandit knife, which is kind of cool. the second ambush. Just keep these guys in front of you and oh no. He didn't parry me. I mean, he parried me, but he didn't riposte. He just slashed me. So, could have been worse. Another dog down here. And there's a soul in this guy, on this guy. I believe a large soul of the lost undead. And a black leather set in here. And target shield. Target shield is not very good. I can look at it quickly. But if you want to parry enemies, it's really good for parrying. It has the most frames for parrying, but it only has 78 physical damage, so and stability is 45. So it's not meant to really block. It's meant to parrying enemies. And then the black leather armor, it's not bad. It's not as good as what we have. When you get the crimson armor set, which you can do like I showed you very early in the game, it's nothing can really beat it for a while. But the black leather armor it's a decent set. It's just not as good as the crimson. So this is the boss fight for the Capra demon, which we are not going to do right now because we are not prepared for him. My stamina is too low. My endurance is too low. He wields a massive machetes that would knock me down, and I would not be able to block them. I don't have enough stamina to block them. I'll get that item later. Okay, but up here is the shortcut to Firelink Shrine. And a very important vendor. This one you don't want to kill. Because she's so pretty. So you can get a lot of different things from this merchant. Some things that can make your weapon. It can apply poison to your weapon or apply fire to your weapon. Transient curse. I can usually find enough of these. Alluring skulls. I don't really use those that often. And these moss clumps we will get at Darkroot Garden a little bit later in the game. Homeward Bones. We have 6. We have enough for now. But the important thing that this merchant sells is poison arrows, and I always get about 40 of them if I have enough souls.
Come again, if you please.
For me, if you're a new player and you want to make the game a little bit easier and you want to improve the quality of life in the game, poison arrows is a great thing to have. We'll unlock that gate, and now you may recognize this area. Sometimes you can hit this guy, but not this time. If I do thrust attacks, I won't hit my sword on the wall. Well, not until after I kill the dude. Oh my god. That was crazy.
Dang it!
He jumped from here and in mid-jump curved over and got me. He'll sometimes drop a Titanite shard, so I just kill him as I'm running by. And there's Griggs, the guy we just rescued. You're welcome, but we don't really want to talk to him because we are not intelligence builds. We are not or sorcerers. Okay. I think we'll end it here. In episode 5, I am going to get my dex weapon of choice. The Ujigatana is nice, and we could use it later on in the game, but I'm going to get what I believe is the best dex weapon. So we'll do that, and we'll also look at maybe getting the fog ring, a very important item in the game. So thank you very much for watching. I'm Kiyoshi Husky, and this is a Dark Souls walkthrough. I just want you to stay alive, bro.